The year is 1993. Little old me is 4 years old, just entering into preschool. My wife is a whole 1 year old. Animaniacs, Beavis and Butthead, Rocko's Modern Life, and Bill Nye the Science Guy are just starting. Oh, along with a little show called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The show focuses on 5, later 6, teenagers with attitude, fighting the forces of the evil Rita Repulsa, then the more evil Lord Zed, then a different but still evil Rita Repulsa, but the same Lord Zed. They are given the ability to morph into superheroes with their power morphers and become the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh yeah, baby. But you know all of this because, like me, you probably grew up watching the exploits of Jason the leader, Trini the best friend, Billy the brains of the group, Kimberly the token Valley Girl character, Zach, a self-proclaimed master of hip-hop keto, and Tommy, the bad guy turned good guy, and everybody's favorite Power Ranger. And also like me, I'm sure you've played the tie-in games related to this franchise, of which there were many. And I mean many. They're still making them to this day. Join me as we delve into the overall mythos of Power Rangers video games, from Mighty Morphin to Super Megaforce. It's Morphin Time! We begin our adventure, humbly enough, with the Super Nintendo version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This game has a special place in my heart for many reasons, chief of which is it's one of the first games I can recall beating by myself. And I still have my original copy I got way back when. Story is pretty average for the series. Rita tries to destroy the world, Power Rangers swoop in to save the day, albeit one at a time for whatever reason, until the last 2 stages, where you take control of the badass Dino Megazord. It's standard beat-em-up flair with a Power Rangers coat of paint. Sadly, you don't fight any of the big-name baddies in this, save for Cyclopsis, one of the strongest enemies Rangers had faced to that point in the show. Running down the list, there's Bones, the first monster to challenge them in the show, Gnarly Gnome, the second biggest pain in the ass of the game due to rapid teleporting, Eye Guy, one of the more memorable monsters in the game, Genie, a monster I straight up don't remember from the show, along with Dark Warrior and Mutitis, the latter of which is fought with the Megazord, and finally, the aforementioned Cyclopsis, final boss with 2 forms and no health recovery between them for you. As said, it's standard beat-em-up fare with some light platforming sprinkled in. You pick a ranger, you begin the stage as their civilian counterpart, defeat putties, do your best Mario impression, jumping over barrels and pits, until you hit the halfway point. Here you're introduced to the boss monster of the level, accompanied with your playable turning into their ranger counterpart, earning their respective weapons, as well as a Ninja Gaiden style wall jump that becomes critical in later stages. Well, one stage in particular. Speaking of stages, the ones presented here are all very cliche. You've got the streets of Angel Grove, an industrial park, the dreaded sewer level, where the aforementioned wall jump comes into play, a hotel, which is easily the most unique setting, and a cavern that transitions to a secret laboratory, complete with a gigantic laser that has no qualms with taking out putties as well as you. Even the last 2 stages, which are both Megazord battles, are pretty stock, the riverfront and the moon, albeit the moon battle does take place in front of Rita's palace. Sadly, while each ranger does get their own weapons and attacks, all of them are palette swaps of the Red Ranger, causing some really weird issues with the Pink Ranger mainly. It does look a little weird with the Yellow Ranger as well, but fans of the show are used to seeing Trini turn into a man. Not sure what I mean? Look it up. I'll wait. game is also quite noteworthy because it features Bulk, Skull, and Ernie, 3 comic relief characters, in cameos during the end credits. Growing up, this game's shortcomings were lost on me. I was a fan of the show, and this was a game where I got to beat up putties with the freaking Power Rangers. All of them! Well, except Tommy, sadly. It is really odd that he doesn't even cameo in the game, given that he'd been in the show for quite some time, the game having come out in 1995. There's also a severe lack of recurring monsters like Goldar, or Babu even. Hell, I would have settled for a bonus fight at the end, or even a passcode, but no dice. You do get a couple passcodes at the end, but they're just to do some 1v1 battles with the Megazord, and the last 3, technically 2, bosses. Oh, did I forget to mention that? Aside from the code you don't get until the end of the damn game, there's no cooperative play. A game about a team of superheroes that cannot fight together. Logic be damned. Although this won't be rectified until this game's sequel, but that's a topic for another day. This game, in retrospect, really isn't that great. Yeah, it's fun to blow through in an hour, but when you finish it, that's it. There's no hard mode, no secret characters, not even a sound test. But 5-year-old me didn't give 2 shits. It was my favorite show in game form, and that's all that freaking mattered. Even for all its shortcomings, this game will always hold a special place in my gamer heart. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can know when I post a new video. May or may not do a Let's Play of this. It depends on if there's any interest in the retrospective. I'll see you next time, where we'll see if Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Have a more phenomenal day, fellow Rangers.